Hello guys, welcome back to Fresher Bee. In today's video, we'll be talking about all the information regarding Infosys upcoming placement drive. First of all, let me tell you about our channel. We provide all the latest updates regarding various government jobs, technical jobs and non-technical jobs, and all the other relevant videos like procedure for onboarding for various MNCs and all the selection process of placement drives. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do so that you can get all the information regarding various job openings and the further procedure of various MNCs. Don't forget to subscribe. So let's move forward with the today's video, which is about Infosys placement drive. So in today's video, I'll provide all the information regarding Infosys drive, information like the complete selection process for Infosys exam, all the eligibility criterias, the exam pattern, all the main topics about quant, reasoning and English sections, and after this exam they'll take the HR interview and technical interview. So we'll discuss all the basic questions expected from the heads there in the interview sections. So let's move forward with the today's video. So as we all know, Infosys is planning to hire around 20,000 freshers by December 2020. So this is a very huge number of freshers they are hiring this year. Even in this situation of COVID pandemic, still they are hiring these number of freshers. So this is a very good opportunity for all the fresher students who will be graduating in 2020 batch, and they still don't have any placement in their hand. So this is a very golden chance for all those students. Infosys is one of the leading MNCs in India, so having a job there is always in like a golden chance. So they are planning to hire around 20,000 freshers, and the salary they'll be providing to those freshers is will be around like from 3.5 to 4.1 LPA. And now we'll move forward with the further procedure, like what kind of stages are there in their placement process. So firstly we'll see about Infosys, like what is Infosys. So Infosys is one of the leading MNC in India, and Infosys was established in July 1981 in Pune, Maharashtra, and there were total 7 founders of Infosys, and all of the 7 were engineers who came together and started this MNC Infosys. And the current CEO of Infosys is Salil Parekh, and the total revenue of Infosys is around $13 billion, and the total number of employees working there in Infosys are around 2,42,371. So this is the basic information one should know about Infosys. So now we'll see about the selection process of Infosys. The very first stage in the selection process is there will be a online aptitude test, and after clearing the aptitude test they'll take the technical round, that is mainly the technical interview. After technical round there will be a HR round, and after HR they'll give all the eligible candidates their offer letters, and once the offer letter is given they'll conduct the background verification. So this is the basic process of their selection. So now we'll see about the eligibility criteria of Infosys. There are various eligibility criteria they have given. Like the very first eligibility criteria is all the BE and BTech holders in all the streams, and ME and MTech holders, MSc and MCA holders are eligible for this drive. And the second, all the MSc graduates in computer science and IT field only are eligible, other than that are not eligible for this drive. And third will be, candidate must have more than 60% marks in 10th and 12th, or if you are having diploma, then you must have 60% marks in your diploma. And the fourth one is, candidate must have a minimum of 65% marks or CGPA, then 6.5 CGPA in your graduation is mandatory. And the second last criteria will be, max 2 years of gap is permissible in the entire education. More than 2 years of gap is not eligible. And the very last criteria is, the candidate must have no pending backlogs. So make note of all these eligibility criteria, as this is the very basic and very first thing they'll filter in all the candidates who will be applying for this drive. So next we'll see about the exam pattern. So in exam there will be total 3 sections. Sections like quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning and verbal ability. So we'll see all the number of questions they'll ask and the time duration they'll provide for each section. So for very first section, that is quantitative aptitude, they'll total give 10 questions and a time limit of 25 minutes. And in second section, logical reasoning, they'll provide you 15 questions and time of 35 minutes. And in third, verbal ability, they'll provide you 40 questions with time of 35 minutes. So there are two main things one must consider while giving this exam, that there is no negative marking in this exam, and a candidate must score max 70% or more than 70% marks in each section, then and then only he or she will be eligible for the next stage. So make note of all these two major things, like no negative marking and more than 70% marks in each sections are a must. So further we'll see about the main topics in quant. So I have made a list of all the important topics. There are possibility that they'll ask questions on the topics like percentages, profit and loss, permutation and combination, probability, speed, time and distance, boards and streams, time and work, data interpretation, mixtures and allegations are like the most highlighted ones. So go through these topics and solve the related MCQs for these topics. So next we'll see about the logical reasoning topics. They'll ask about, like first will be arrangements, syllogisms, coding, decoding, number series, crypt arithmetic, clocks and calendars. So these are the main topics in logical reasoning they'll ask the questions on. So practice well on all these topics. And further we'll see about the English topics. English topics like reading comprehension, sentence correction, sentence completion, parajumbles, analogy and fill in the blanks. So these are the topics they'll ask you questions about in the English section. Go through all the practice problems so that it will be easy for you to score more than 70% marks in all these sections. So once the exam is conducted, they'll filter the eligible candidates through those exams and they'll move forward with the not HR interview. They'll first take the technical interview for all the candidates who have cleared the exam. So in technical interview, they'll mainly focus on the technical skills you have mentioned in your CV. So please build your CV properly and put all the skills you have in you, which you have a grip on in that CV, so that you can answer the questions of the interviewer properly. So in one sentence I'll say the syllabus for your technical interview is your CV. So I'll tell you brief about all the topics they cover in the technical interview. they'll mainly focus on both like theory and programs. Like they'll ask you most questions about like on both sections, even on theory and on coding. The main topics like the languages you have mentioned in your CV, they'll ask you the questions about, and the concepts like uh, object oriented programming and the data structures and the database management system, operating system, and software engineering. So these are the main topics they'll ask you questions on, and even there are chances that they'll ask you to write simple basic programs, and they'll ask you tricky questions on inheritance, polymorphism, linked list, and all the other sections like linear search, binary searches, selection sort, bubble sort, and these kind of topics they'll ask you questions on. And even like most probably they'll ask you to write simple programs like on prime numbers and telling if a year is a leap year or not. So these kind of basic programs, there are possibilities that they can ask you to write on. So please make sure that you are well with all the skills you have written on your CV. That is the syllabus for your technical interview. So once you are done with your technical interview, further you would be eligible for the HR interview. So in HR interview, they'll ask you questions like, tell me about yourself, tell me about Infosys, what are your strengths and weakness, why Infosys, and why should we hire you. So make sure that you are good with your communication skills, and you are maintaining proper eye contact with the interviewer. So basically in HR interview, they'll focus on like what kind of personality you are having and how the way you are answering their questions. So they'll mainly focus on your personality in your HR interview. So go through all the things related to you, like how you will tell you about yourself to them, and basic information regarding Infosys and your strengths and weaknesses. So these kind of questions they ask you in your interview, in HR interview. So once you are done with your HR interview, so the next stage they'll do with, after HR they'll send you your all the offer letters, and that's it. This is the complete selection process of Infosys. I have mentioned all the exams, like all the information regarding the selection process, exam process, and what are the possibilities they'll ask you in your technical interview and HR interview. I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment your queries below the video, and please don't forget to subscribe so that you can get the latest updates regarding these kind of videos. So please subscribe, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.